Four homes under contract. My first closing is this week around the corner. And 2 months ago, I quit my teaching job without making a single sale of a home. So here's what actually happened since. So here's the backstory. June 26th, I resigned from teaching that I would not come back in September to pursue real estate full time. At the time, I had, I think, 2 homes under contract, but I had not made a single sale, which is a little crazy. Everyone thought I was nuts. I had a tenure position, salary, benefits, all of the above. But here we are now, 4 under contract, 1 closing this week, finally getting paid. I was getting a little close there. Luckily, I got paid for the summer as a teacher. It's like prorated salary. The hard part, is navigating all these under contracts. Getting to that point is difficult. So I had 2 listings and 2 buys, right? So the listings are a little easier that people come to you. So the one house I had in Hanneken was quick, sold in 6 days, under contract. The most recent one, my last 4th under contract, was extremely difficult, stressful, a lot of navigating challenges. So if you don't know, like, homes need permits and COs. And sometimes when you're selling a home, there are homes that do not have them. And in the past, before I got into this, I didn't think it was that big of a deal or being difficult. It's quite the contrary. It's very difficult. So it basically cuts your buyer pool in half. And then when you're in contract, which we were, someone pulled out, not because of the permits, but because of the distance. And then trying to get a whole nother slew of buyers. People, once they found that out, they're not interested. They are interested. And never mind you, this house is brand new, great kitchen, in-ground pool. But the lack of permits just scares everybody. So I'm, navigating all the stressors. My client's freaking out because he's in contract to buy, which is usually the opposite. Usually get under contract with the sale of a home and then go shopping. But he wanted to do it opposite, which is fine. It's his house. But then we're stressing, right? Because now he's going to have to pay 2 mortgages and he's freaking out. So it was a little bit crazy. But here we are now. We're doing well. I have to say the biggest change is my new schedule. It's a little weird, like from the AM to the early afternoon, it's pretty quiet, but then from late afternoon to nighttime, it's crazy. And the weekends are crazy. So I'm coming from a job that the weekends are like kind of your free time. You work Monday to Friday. I work, 9 a.m. I think I'd be there 8:50 and you go to like 3:50. So then after that, your day was over and you can do whatever you like. Real estate is completely different. Sometimes, it's usually quiet in the morning to early afternoon. And then once the afternoon hits, it just takes off and sometimes goes till 10, even midnight. I've had people call me. So that's been an adjustment. What I've done for myself is I'm journaling, I'm doing goals, gratitude. I have a board behind me, the whiteboard that has my goals, has things I'm tracking because I want to keep on top of everything because it's really easy to get lost in the sauce in this stuff. But what's working is my sphere has been very helpful. My mentor is great, keeping me sharp. I go to trainings. I'm reading new books every day. I'm following the Beyond Capable app that I created, which has me 3 things I'm grateful for, a quote, goals, and it's keeping my mindset right because that's the most important thing in a commission-based job is it's easy to become mentally drained, stressed because you don't have a consistent paycheck, right? Obviously, the outcomes are greater. The ceiling, there is no limit. But you still have to learn to navigate, create systems. But I think I'm doing well. I'll definitely give everyone an update after the closing because it might not work. It might. Hoping, all fingers crossed, seems like it's going to be good. But if you're interested in this journey or you're going through something yourself, switching from a 9 to 5 to a commission, a business owner, subscribe, put a comment. I'd love to start something where we can all kind of support each other, give each other feedback, something that works for them, something that didn't. But see you guys next time.